Good afternoon, students, and welcome to JROTC, which stands for Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. Now, what is Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps? Well, the Army makes their officers through a program called ROTC in college. Um, JROTC is the high school equivalent. We're not trying to make Army officers here, we're trying to make good citizenship. Now, I know many of you know quite a bit about our JROTC, but I also know that many of you know very little about it. Many of you are taking JROTC because your counselor signed you up for it, or you needed an elective, or you didn't want to take PE. Those are all good reasons, but there are some really other reasons why students take JROTC, and we're going to talk about that today. Many students take JROTC because they value good citizenship. And good citizenship is being a good role model in your community, in your school, or in your country. Here at JROTC, we demonstrate good citizenship by doing the color guard at a football game, or marching in the Veterans Day parade, or cleaning up around the building, or engaging in a variety of community service activities. Another reason people take JROTC, or I should say students take JROTC, is to develop their leadership skills. And leadership, simply put, is the ability to motivate others, the ability to positively influence others. Still another reason why people take JROTC is to be able to communicate effectively, or to build their communication skills. And because we work a lot in groups, the opportunity to build your communication skills, there are several opportunities to do that. Another reasons why students take JROTC is because they appreciate physical fitness and good health. And again, there are a lot of opportunities in JROTC for that. Now, you may have noticed that the third bullet is in bold, to be able to communicate effectively with others, both orally and in writing. And that's in bold because your first activity, your first assignment is going to involve communicating effectively. Now, I know many of you during your first day of class today probably were asked by other teachers to stand up and kind of introduce yourself. Well, that's really what your first communication, your first assignment is going to involve. Now, many of you I have identified these people. This is former President Ronald Reagan, Oprah, and Margaret Thatcher, who was the Prime Minister of the UK. And they were very strong leaders, very well known. But if you ask anyone what were their strong skills, many people would say that they had good or great communication skills. And so we're going to give you the opportunity to start working on your communication skills on your first assignment here in ROTC. Okay, so your first assignment is to introduce yourself to your class. So the objective is that each student will communicate effectively by introducing themselves to their classmates using a PowerPoint slide, one slide. Another objective, of course, is that you will be using PowerPoint, so you will become familiar with using Microsoft PowerPoint. Now, don't panic. I know many of you are thinking, well, wow, this is day one and I already have an assignment. Don't panic. I'll be here to assist, and I'm sure a lot of your classmates are already very familiar with PowerPoint and can assist you in your presentation. 3 easy steps. First, you're going to select a picture of yourself. Then you're going to build your slide, and then the last thing you're going to do is email that slide to me. Pretty simple. Okay, so let's talk about step number 1, building that slide. Step number 1 is locating your picture. Locate a picture. You probably have one on your phone or on your computer somewhere. Locate a picture that kind of represents you. You're doing something that kind of captures who you are. Once you are satisfied with your selection, you're going to save it either to a flash drive that you can retrieve at some other time, or you're going to email it to yourself so that when you're working on your PowerPoint, you'll be able to go pull up your email and then and then upload that picture. If you don't have a picture of yourself, or you don't have one that you're satisfied with, we have a camera here at JROTC that we can use, or you can use to take your picture. And if you want to bring in some props, like a fishing pole, a teddy bear, something like that, feel free to do so. All right, step number 2, you've got your picture. So now you're going to build your slide. You're going to open a PowerPoint, and I can tell you right now there are 8 computers out in the JROTC lab that all have PowerPoint, and so you have access to 8 computers. Pull up any of those, sign on to any one of those computers, and open up PowerPoint and select the format. So I would suggest that you go with a very simple format, and then start building your slide. First, give it a title. You're going to insert your picture, and then you're going to start telling your classmates something about yourself. I've given you some ideas here. You can use any of the ones I have here, or you can come up with your own, but I'm asking you that I need a minimum of 5. Tell us a minimum of 5 things about yourself. Okay? Good. I'll tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to actually demonstrate how you're going to build that slide. So I said first thing you're going to do is you're going to go on and give your presentation a name. So let's go on and select a name. Okay, so I've selected a name, a shout out from John P. Fisher. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my picture. Okay. Okay, I'm inserting my picture. I'm going to resize it, and then I'm going to scoot it to the right side so I can have the other area to do my identify myself. And I'm going to just put one thing in about myself. Let's say that okay, so I've just told you something about myself. All right. Again, remember, I'm asking you to tell me at least 5. You can put your next one in, and so forth. Okay, so basically that's how you're going to build your slide. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, so that's where we were. All right, let's talk about now the step 3. Once you're satisfied with your presentation, you're going to save that presentation, and then you're going to email that presentation to me. My email is there. When you make sure that when you email it to me that you in the subject block put your full name and what period you're in, as other class periods will be doing the very same assignments. Again, please don't forget to put your name in and your class period. Then once I've received the slides, I will consolidate all the slides and put it into put them all into slide presentation. Now, company commanders, your responsibility is also to present a slide. You've been here since last year, so tell us something about what you enjoyed or what you did last year on your slide. And then also I want you to talk with your company, discuss with your company, and canvass them for a piece of music that kind of represents your class. So at the end of the process, you will have provide me with a musical selection that I can embed into the presentation. Okay. All right. So let's recap your first assignment. You're going to produce a slide, a PowerPoint slide that will introduce who you are. You're going to give it a title. You're going to add a picture, and you're going to tell us a minimum of 5 things about yourself. You're going to save the presentation, You're going to email the presentation to me, and this is due um, by next Wednesday, so that by next Thursday, your block period, I will be able to show you your presentation. Any questions? All right, good. And well, good luck to you. Thank you.